Good morning, Jenna.
Good morning.
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good today. Blessed to be alive.
What's up, right?
Yeah. Struggle. Struggle is real.
You a New York Rangers fan or what?
I'm absolutely not. I needed a hat and it was on the ground and it was warm.
I respect it. I respect it.
Philly's where it's at.
I respect it. Okay. So where you from, Jenna?
I am from Abington, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Right outside the city.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
35.
Yes.
How long you been out here in Kensington?
This time I've been out here for a year now.
Okay.
I was out here prior to this for 2.5 years.
What's your drug of choice at the moment?
At the moment, heroin would be my drug of choice.
Okay.
The worst wife I've ever had.
Worst wife you ever had?
Worst wife I've ever had.
Oh, man.
Longest marriage that I can't get rid of.
Oh, man.
Man.
You filed for a divorce, but it ain't go through, huh?
Nope. Papers just keep lingering over top of me. Just keep coming back. I'm telling you, she just won't let me go. Just rings me around the neck, pulls me down whenever she can.
Oh, man.
It's one of them ones.
How was your childhood?
You know what? I had an amazing childhood. I come from a really good family. Nobody uses. They're all supportive. I got 5 brothers and sisters, 2 brothers, 3 sisters. Both my parents are deceased, but both were great. You know, didn't use, worked their whole lives, showed us, you know, what life was supposed to be, how you do it, what you're supposed to do, you know, but let us, you know, do our own thing and you know, just guided us along the way.
Okay.
You know.
Came from a decent upbringing.
Very decent.
Great. Great. What was your hobbies as a kid?
I was a sports player. I played softball. I stayed in, you know, like, you know, support group, like groups at school. Like, I did a lot of activities with school. But I also, you know, I hung out with all the older people and got involved with all the drugs and shit a little too early.
Yeah. How old were you when you first started using drugs?
I was 12.
12? And what drug was that?
I started with weed and alcohol.
Okay, at 12 years old. Was it a regular thing that young or what?
Yo, I got caught skipping school, 6th grade, drinking 40s. Yeah. That's pretty young.
That's a lot.
And be drinking 40s and chilling, thinking I'm cool, skipping school. Yeah, not cool.
So where's these, like, the older crowd? Where's these friends that you came up with? Where they at now?
So I hung out with my sister and, you know, all her friends. Most of them's dead in jail. Maybe, hopefully, some of them turn their lives around, but I don't communicate with any of them anymore. Right. Yeah. You know, my life consists of, right now, I'm a loner. I'm by myself. I have, you know, I choose this, though. I have nobody, like, you know, I could have my family, but I choose to be out here in these streets by myself in this dangerous city every night, just roaming around, trying to find my next fix. And wondering how I'm going to get by every day.
Go for like a full-time job, trying to stay high?
Absolute full-time job. You know, like I used to boost all day long, like a 9 to 5, boosting, stealing out these stores, like, you know, and it's hard, like it's tiring. It gets old, and like, you know, like thank God, like I never did the tricking or sold my body. Like I will say that, like I never did any of that, but like, you know, I've pushed the limits where it comes to stealing from people and, you know, doing stuff that is just grimy and disrespectful.
What kept you away from the tricking? I know a lot of females out here is getting involved with that.
And, you know, it's funny because a lot of the aggressors, like, I'm an aggressor, I'm gay, like, you know, a lot of them are tricks out here. And, like, you know, like, I never realized it, but, like, I don't know. I was abused as a kid, so, like, sexes with men has never been my thing, and like I just absolutely will not go near that path. And like I've never had any sexual disease. Right. I've never, you know, like I've only had sex twice, and that was just to see if I was gay or not. You know, so
figure it out.
Yeah, you know, and I was young, so like, you know, like, and it just wasn't for me, and like it will never be. I will never take that route ever. I was raped, so like, you know, like brutally like beat up and raped, and like that did something to me, yeah. And that was the last time I was on the run out here. Yeah. The guy at North Broad train station, that shelter over there, he watched me go under there and get high like underneath the bypass, and I thought nobody saw me. And I dipped out and then woke up to him like standing there, and next thing I know, I woke up to 2 teeth on the ground. All my drugs, all my money was still on me. Everything I had was with me, but he took the best. You know, he took my pride. You know what I mean? He took the, one thing I couldn't get back. It was rough.
So sorry to hear that.
It was definitely some of the worst thing I've ever probably been through. Yeah.
How long ago was this?
This was, 4.5 years ago. And they asked me if I wanted to make, a police report, but what was I going to tell him? He was a 6-foot black guy in North Philly. Where was they going to find him? At the shelter. You know what I mean? Because majority, right there is black males. So, it would have been hard. And, I wasn't trying to go through any more than I just went through. I lost my he knocked out my 2 front teeth and took, a lot from me that day. A lot.
Most likely probably still running these streets.
Yep, and probably still brutalizing somebody. Believe me, if I could have found him and I knew there was a chance of finding him, I would have definitely did it. But I knew there was going to be a real low percentage of trying to find that man.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it sucks. I hope he did get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope something. Yeah.
Did that push you to want to get high even more? Just going through something like that, man, I got.
Yeah, I ask myself every day, why is it that I just keep running back to this, and I can't let it go? Is it that, I haven't dealt with, these cobwebs that are in my closet, or these spiders that are hiding there? But, I really just, I can't figure it out. I guess maybe I choose to, hide all these demons inside and not, work with them and find out, why I keep doing this to myself. Because it really boggles my mind that I every time I get clean or I get it together, something just pops up and I stay strong for a little bit and then it just keeps pulling at me and I fall, and it sucks. It's hard because I'm a good person, dude, and I know I have the ability to do a lot of things in this world, and I'm smart and I'm pretty clever, I could definitely do something with my life, but I choose to throw it away in these streets, and
I can feel your vibe from this conversation. I could tell you're a very good person. Very genuine, and you're speaking from the heart.
Right,
you're not doing it just to do it. You're actually expressing yourself.
Yeah, I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking really how I feel, and it scares me because look at it, you don't even see kids outside no more, and I wouldn't even want a kid right now in this world, Philadelphia is dangerous right now. There's a kid that's right around this block, and they don't even let their kids out here no more because he caught hepatitis C from a needle that was on the ground that somebody left. That's why it's a no get high zone right here, from the top to the middle.
Go through that?
He got hep C for the rest of his life because he stepped on the needle playing outside. Yep, and that breaks my heart. I don't play when it comes to the kids. You better put it away. And don't let that kid see anything you're doing because they don't deserve that. They don't understand it. They don't know what it is, and they don't need to know what it is. My nephews, they've never been to Philly. They stay in the suburbs. Because they wouldn't even know what a drug was, if they came down here. But, these kids down here, they know every drug. They know exactly what it is. They got to see this every day. They can't even go outside and play because, there's needles everywhere. It's sad, man, and these people don't care. They come down here, they're not even from Philly.
Yeah, the kids can't even come out here and play. There's needles everywhere, and that kid caught hep C behind that. It's sad. Did he move away or what?
No, they still live here, and
in this neighborhood.
I feel like a piece of shit because I'm a part of that too. I get high down here. I don't get high in front of the kids, and I don't let nobody see me. I'm discreet about mine. I don't just sit on the sidewalk and shit. I do try to go underneath a blanket or behind a building or something. Not in the street and just let kids still drive by in cars,
Peeping the drip, though, you got the nice Calvin Klein bubble on.
Yeah, I actually found this.
Face under.
I found this, yeah. I found this Jackie yesterday, and the North Face I got from, I think Prevention Point gave it to me.
Nice, man. They giving out nice, decent clothes.
Yeah, I miss being able to, buy my own gear, and, looking fresh and getting a haircut every week, and,
you can get back to that.
Living again.
You know what you gotta do. You gotta fight.
I do.
Get up out of these streets.
I do. I'm tired of this. I'm tired. I miss my family. This life ain't for nobody. I wish this upon nobody.
What would you tell the youth out here getting high?
It's a death sentence. Don't do it. It's the worst thing you could ever do. It's the last thing you ever want to do. And it could potentially be the last thing you ever do.
Right.
These drugs are no joke. and it takes everything from you. You lose your family, you lose yourself, you lose your mind, you lose your confidence, your pride, everything. Everything you've built up your whole entire life, it just takes it all from you one by one. It's gone. I don't have nothing. I'm in these streets. I don't got a damn thing. I don't got nothing no more. Like, I've lost, you know, everything I've ever built, the relationships, all the items, everything. So every time I come out here and do this, every time I get myself together again, I got to build it all back up again, one by one. But nothing's ever like the first time you lose it all. You know, you'll never get that back.
I'd like to thank you for your time.
I appreciate you doing this message for the kids.
I appreciate you, because this conversation was real genuine, and I could tell you speaking from the heart.
I am. These kids deserve something better.
You've been through a lot. These kids, it's hard for them to live in these circumstances. Like, this is a whole park. These kids can't even play in the park over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I apologize for even being down here and being a part of it, because I'm one of those people from outside the city. So, you know, I'm a part of the problem.
But blessings to you. I ain't going to hold you up. ATM Bree out. All Time Media appreciate you.
Thank you.
We going.
All right.
Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below.